Hello and welcome to my latest video of Dying Light. This is your host, as always, the Mad Hatter. And if I sound a little rough, I'm sorry. We are going to get to see the full scene here that I had accidentally cut off in the last video, so I'm going to be quiet now and let you guys watch.
Karim, it's Crane. Drop your weapon or you're dead.
What the hell's your problem? This doesn't concern you.
Sorry, Karim, but Errol Hassani is my concern.
You're working for him? You're a fool. I was his bodyguard, okay? After everything got fucked up and they built the wall, we got overrun. He got bitten on the leg. I took him to Randall, the only doctor I knew in the slums, and we cut it off, clean. It was the only way. He would have turned if we hadn't done it. But the stubborn bastard never forgave us. So, we parted ways.
So why are you trying to track him down now?
Early on, the authorities evacuated all the political bigwigs out of the zone. Errol told us there was a chopper on the way to take us out with him. Then he got bitten. With all the shit that happened after that, we missed the flight. But after you turned on the transmitter, we heard Errol asking for evac. And a couple of days ago, somebody responded. From outside. The old bastard's got a flight out, and I want a seat on it.
What about Rice? Does he care about this guy?
Not a rat's ass. This was my business. I just want to get out of Haran.
Yeah, well, looks like you won't be making...
Like to walk out of here.
Look, if I see you again, I'm gonna assume the worst. You got it?
Fair enough. Good luck, Crane. You're going to need it.
So, excuse me. There it was, the whole conversation between the two of them, and if I sound really rough right now, it's because I'm getting over an upper respiratory infection, and having to be in the hospital for a while because of it is a whole other thing, which I didn't want to have to go into anyway. So now we got to make our way out of this, and pretty much return over to Errol and pick up whatever stuff I've left behind. Because there was a lot of enemies in here, man. Like a whole like crap ton of them. I mean, for the most part, this is this part is very straightforward. So it wasn't, like in some of the latter parts of the game where it's like just gets really just absolutely insane. So we're gonna head back out. All right, here we go. So now we got to return to Errol over at the school. Now, we're also around kind of sort of the same area that we found the radio and all that. Louise, jeez. I really hate running through these streets sometimes. Right up and over the wall. Yay, there we go. But the main thing I really like about this is like this, just the open, it's an open area game where you could just, I mean, I'm using open area for lack of a better term, but to be able to like just run around everywhere and not having to be relegated to having to do like one spot, or having to run through a specific area like in like earlier games, like back during like NES, SNES. Because when I first started out playing video games, I actually started playing the Atari 2600. My favorite game above all else was not just, I loved Pac-Man, but Defender. I loved playing, oh jeez, Yar's Revenge. I remember sitting there playing Yar's Revenge and Defender, and all these other games like for like hours on end and not getting tired. But eventually I moved up. I've had, you know, the Sega systems, with the exception of the Saturn and the Dreamcast and whatnot. But I mean, I've had just about every system that was put out. I had ColecoVision at one point. It was great. But a lot of the games, you know, they made you stay in like like within a specific set of an area. Basically, I mean, I'm just using, you know, I can't find the terms right now, so I do apologize. It's early in the morning. I had just woken up, so I wanted to get this video out. I've been lagging on these videos, and I gotta stop with that crap. So here we go. And hoping to do a vlog if I could actually, if I can finally get around to getting that taken care of. Anyway, I love these the games like this where you can go anywhere, do what you want to do when you want to do it. Is great. I've been playing Mad Max, which I'm having fun with that right now, and ESO, Tamriel Unlimited. I'm actually going to be able to get my hands on this Friday the new Assassin's Creed. So what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start bringing you guys videos on that. Also, in November, I am when it comes out, meaning Fallout 4. I will be bringing you that as well. So you guys, I will be bringing you some newer content. Mind you, I'm still getting started. This is all out of my own pocket, so I'm still having to work. So I have a work schedule I got to deal with on top of that. And with my health and the way it's been just a pain in the ass. So please, please, please bear with me. But I will be bringing you guys these games, and it's all because of the love of gaming, and you know, and hopefully, you know, I can get some folks to kind of get a few more folks to subscribe to my channel, which would be great. I always love to have people comment, rate, and subscribe. Let's see, we gotta talk to Arrow, and he's over in. There he is, over in there. Okay. Oh yeah, I got some points. Some points in here. Let's see. Sturdiness. I already have that. Stomp. Power attack, definitely. Okay, there we go. And then stomp. And then let's see if it's under agility. Wait, hold on. Tackle. Backlash. Escape. I don't know. Yeah, we'll go with escape. Alright, so there's all my points spent.
Did you find them?
Yeah, I did. Karim's take on losing your leg was a bit different than yours.
So, you talked to him. Edward was right. You do talk too much. You should leave the talking to people like me, and I'll leave the killing to people like you. However, Karim was my bodyguard. He allowed me to get bitten, but I don't really blame him for that.
Hey, he saved your life.
By hacking off my leg? The morning I was bitten was the same day they began dropping suppressants. You understand? I told him the antizin drops would begin within hours. All they had to do was wait. Instead, he listened to that idiot doctor of his, and Karim held me down as the butcher chopped off my leg. Now he thinks I should fly him out of here.
Well, I told him that's not gonna happen.
You should have killed him.
How about you leave the killing to people like me, huh?
Quite right. I can get you out of here, Crane.
Maybe I like it here.
More likely you've made your own arrangements. Well, they won't work. You've been bitten. I can see it in your eyes. You'll never get past the NCOR quarantine.
Past what?
You see, you have no idea what's going on in the real world. Whoever you think you know, they're not political. And that's the only thing that's going to work now. You don't believe me? Then think of it as an ace up your sleeve. A backup plan. In case you haven't noticed, things don't always work out the way they're supposed to in this town.
All right, if I'm interested, what happens next?
Two things. The first is we need to paint some markers on the rooftop. There's no paint around here, so you'll have to go out and find some. And the second thing is, well, let's just say you'll be leaving here in a better way than when you arrived.
Okay. So basically what this means is there's going to be this construction
Go
site.
find some paint. There's a construction site nearby. You should look there. I'll tell you the next task when you've completed the first. Trust me, you're going to be very satisfied with the outcome.
So at any rate, we're going to go over here, we're going to grab some paint, and then we're going to head back to the school, and then we go back from there. What the heck? Yeah, the heck with it. I was going to look for something, but then I said the heck with it. I was like, yeah, ain't going to do me much good. Up and over. Yay. Okay. Okay. Now. Let's see, we'll go this way now. Yeah, my baseball bat's starting to look a little like shite right now, I know. Jeez, you think you'd be able to climb on that? Junkyard. Okay, here's the building. Now the paint's going to be spread all around on here, so we got to go ahead and grab it. I'm going to try to. Ooh, shoot. Oh, maybe, yeah, I'm going to go for it. It's just too close to not do it. It is way too close to not grab that. Oh, it's in the. No, don't let me disturb your conversation, dude. Talk amongst yourselves. It's cool. I'm just gonna go grab this. Pardon me, excuse me. Alright, grab this real quick. And what's so funny is I'm actually grabbing this and it's fairly close to Rise's tower. Now, for each one of these that you pick up and you toss to the folks in the, at your base, you get a bunch of nice little goodies from them eventually. Weapons and weapons money and XP, which is great. So now we're going to head back to where we were. But anytime you have a shot like that, to grab any of those drops like that, do it. If you're close enough to them, grab them. Usually if you have to run too far, it's more than likely that Rise's guys will be right there and they'll just go ahead and take them from you. Turn around, use letter. Game. Anyway, folks, we are getting close to the end of this video. I do want to thank you all for watching. You guys have been great. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. And as always, you guys have a great day. Thank you for watching, folks.